Oh, no, nigga. That's just the tip of this iceberg. Read, nigga! Read!
You know, guys, after like 6-7 days of constant back-to-back uploading and my first time doing daily uploads ever, you know, I'm not gonna lie, eventually I thought I would just run out of topics and run out of things to talk about because, look, 7 or 8 videos in a row, that's no joke, alright? You might think differently, but it takes some time to cook these motherfuckers up, alright? I'm just saying. And if I'm not mistaken, today's Wednesday, and you guys know, it's the middle of the week, there's absolutely nothing of interest going on. And you could say the same for Call of Duty Black Ops 6 because this game is still dead in the water, but hold on. There is something that needs to be discussed that I haven't touched on yet on this channel. How many more ways can I say Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is dead, or that it's dying, or that it's bad and trash, or that it's not performing well? Guys, Activision just gave me another one. But before we get into it, guys, please leave a like on today's video. Let's keep this hot streak going. The last few videos have been doing absolutely fucking insane. Again, hashtag Fooly50. We're on the way to 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That's the goal for 2025. So please subscribe if you're new. Grab yourself a tier 1 Scat Master Fooly Memby. Alright, get yourself a membership, look cool in the comments section, spam the short bus emojis in the comments section whenever people start hating on the Scatmaster because, you know, when I come after Activision or Call of Duty or Treyarch or the current title Black Ops 6, you know the gooch slickers out there, I make them cry very often, alright?
You know what? I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not gonna get mad.
Did you even?
I'm not gonna get mad.
Guys, Activision has been caught up in yet another lie. That's right, they've been exposed for like, I don't know guys, like the 5th or 6th time in 2025. If I'm on a hot streak, these guys are on the goddamn shit streak. Like, these guys really do look like skid marks on the back of your fucking chonies after a hard ass fucking day at work. And this actually comes out courtesy of Blame Truth himself. I know a lot of you guys like mentioning him in the comment section as well. He's a good guy, man. But he was discussing one time about how Call of Duty kept running in the background after it crashed or something like that, and Steam was counting you as a live player. Well, he comes out with this tweet and says, "Wow, it's actually true, just tested it myself. The crash handler will not close and runs in the background even after exiting the game. Steam says the game is running even with the game closed because of this. I shit you not, try it yourself. Scummy as fuck." We often talk about the player count and what's actually available to us for the player count whenever we want to talk about the health or the state of Call of Duty. Now, a lot of gooch slickers out there, they'll defend Call of Duty talking about, oh, well, it's the Steam number. The Steam number's not even that bad. It's still 100,000.
Uh-oh, retard alert!
Well, the implications for what is being discussed right now points towards the fact that you might not even be playing Call of Duty, but you're still being counted as a live player playing Black Ops 6 if you're on Steam. Now, apparently, this works on pretty much any platform. The implications of this, if you're a shareholder of Call of Duty, this is bad because Activision is essentially lying about their data, about their statistics. They're essentially stat padding because I would assume they actually do know what their exact player count is. Now, will they ever go public with it? Absolutely the flying fuck not, no. Luckily on Steam, they are forced to show us what the player count is. That number has been dropping steadily every single day. But no matter what the number is, there's a pretty large chance that it's actually significantly less than what's being displayed because you're being counted as a player when you don't play the game. I assume Activision knows about this. There's simply no way they don't keep track of this or that it's just slipping under the radar. I completely think this is intentional. I think Activision realizes that this game is performing like absolute fucking ass trash.
That shit is a 2-pack of ass!
And because of that, they're essentially becoming opportunists. Like, they could easily fix this and have Steam display the correct data and statistics, but they're not gonna do that because doing this saves them from the embarrassment that is Call of Duty Black Ops 6's state. And here's another quick update on the state of Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Again, this comes out from Blame Truth. He says, Call of Duty has lost over 11% of the player base in less than 7 days. Couldn't even break 80,000 players today on Steam. If this keeps up, we're gonna be at like 50k average by the end of January. Guys, can you imagine that? Can you imagine the amount of nonsense that has gone on in Call of Duty Black Ops 6 for all these people on Steam at least to be like, you know what, this shit is not worth it anymore. I'm not playing anymore. I know the gooch lickers out there, you know, they say, well, if you don't like the game, don't play it. Do you really want me to contribute to the fucking biggest downfall in Call of Duty history? Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, I should participate, huh? Well, there you go, guys. You found my purpose in making these videos and spreading awareness, and obviously I'm here to take a massive fucking shit all over Activision and Treyarch, specifically Activision because these guys are absolute bozo scumbag fucks. So yes, if I catch wind that they can't even break 80,000 players on Steam, of course, I'm making fun of them. If I find out that they're lying and they get exposed again for some scumbag bullshit, some fuckery, yes, I'm making a video and I'm spreading my manure across their face. We've seen this game drop and plummet by percentage points. Whole entire percentages. Every single day. It's not for no reason. This whole thing with them stat padding and actually including the data as if you were playing the game when you're not playing the game on Steam. Guys, I'm willing to bet there's at least a couple thousand people that don't have Call of Duty running, except you're still being counted as a fucking live player. And before any of you guys tell me that this is just Steam and it doesn't matter, I have an idea. How about you go and grab the numbers for PlayStation and Xbox and come back with them? How about that? Can you do that? No, the fuck you can't. You know why? Because your big ass daddies over at Activision will not allow it. It doesn't matter how many bare ass naked somersaults you do in front of Activision at their fucking headquarters table. It doesn't matter which executive you're blowing. It doesn't matter, you're not gonna have it. None of us are. But judging based off of the way Activision's been moving and operating, and we talked about this in the last video, they're not concerned with any of these numbers, guys. They're concerned with the live player count that actually does exist and how much money they're willing to spend. So you tell me, am I really culprit number one? Am I the fucking public enemy out here for playing the game and spending a whopping total, get this guys, a whopping total of $0.00? Or is Activision still public enemy because they're the ones conjuring this mess of a fucking franchise right now?
You big, fat, white, nasty, smelling, fat bitch.
They don't care about how many copies the games sell, given by the fact that every year they're selling less and less, but they're making that revenue up because they're catering to the gooch lickers out there, to the little Timmies, to the soy boys with no thumbs. I haven't purchased a Call of Duty title since MW 2019 Part 2, and while these numbers continue to drop, Activision gets exposed for more bullshit. Now there is a little bit of a conspiracy theory that some people are talking about. Again, this does come out from Blame Truth, but I've seen a few other people talk about this, that there's AI in the game.
What the hell are you talking about?
You guys remember that fucked up playlist update that talked about having bots in it? Then there's people reporting about how their account is being played on without them actually being active on it, and tie that into the fact that you're still being counted as a live player with the game running in the background without your acknowledgement of it. Remember guys, some dots start to connect when there's conspiracy theories, and the less Activision is willing to address, the more leverage we have to continue fucking talking, alright? I've seen some clips that just make no sense whatsoever. There is that one guy that reported about how he joined a Warzone game and there is literal bots everywhere. And the current theory is because the player numbers are so dog shit and how much Activision is willing to stat pad just to save a little bit of face, there might be AI bots running around in this game just to make it look more populated. Guys, you tell me right now, has Activision ever once earned your trust for you to not at least consider this to be somewhat truthful? I understand it's a pretty deep conspiracy theory, but remember this. Skill-based matchmaking used to be conspiracy theory. EOMM used to be conspiracy theory. These patents used to be classified. Nobody was able to view them, and then they started getting exposed. And eventually, with more people talking about it, eventually Activision finally cracked and had to talk about the skill-based matchmaking, or else just whatever matchmaking system that they're fucking using. And with the state of the game currently, I wouldn't be surprised if this conspiracy holds some truth in it. You can deny it, you can reject it, that's okay, that's just your opinion, but in my opinion, Activision has done more bad than good, at least when it comes to community trust. How many times they've lied to us, how many times they purposely didn't acknowledge something that was gravely important, and now their game is performing like dog shit, and there's rumors right now that there's AI bots populating the lobbies. Yeah, guys, eventually I even look at this as a known skeptic. Okay, I don't really believe in any of these conspiracy theories, at least not at first, but the more nonsense I see, the more reason Activision has to cover up lies, the more times they get exposed for random nonsense on any given day, yeah, the red flags start appearing higher and higher, and all I can deduce from this is that there's a pretty strong possibility that there's bots in the fucking game to populate it because people aren't playing this nasty shit anymore. And you know what, to end off the video, let me make this conspiracy just a little bit deeper. I know when you think of an AI bot, you just view them as a default skin on the map, right? Well, with the current Squid Games thing and how everybody just has the same skin on, it seems as though the visibility of certain skins is very important to Activision when it comes to advertising and promoting bundles. I wouldn't be surprised if some of these AI bots have some of these purchased skins.
What?
Just for the little gooch-licking Timmies out there, the noobs out there to see, as a way to incentivize them to purchase a bundle without having another person having had to purchase a bundle themselves. Think about it, guys. Why rely on the possibility of something that may never happen because your game is performing like absolute shit and there's not a lot of people playing it, when you could just insert a bot with one of these paid skins, put them in a dogshit lobby, and see how many of these little gooch lickers end up purchasing that skin. They have the data to see which skins are being utilized. I don't know, guys, these conspiracy theories, eventually they start to hold a lot of weight. Tell me what you think about this little conspiracy I just had, guys. But that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I'm curious to know what you guys think about all this. What are your thoughts on Activision being exposed even further and these little conspiracy theories, specifically my conspiracy theory with the bundles and the skins and the bots? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notifications to stay up to date with my newest videos, and yeah guys, it's been the boy Fooly. Have yourselves a good one. I'm out of here. Peace.